What's up, cool kids? FD White. Welcome back to the channel. So we have some good news today. Today was actually a very good day, not only for crypto but also for equities. But we're gonna stick strictly to crypto right now, and specifically XRP and Bitcoin. So first and foremost, let's talk about XRP. And XRP has just announced, or Brad Garlinghouse announced a little bit earlier, that the case against the SEC is now finished. It's practically over with. Here we go. So right now it says the SEC is dropping the Ripple lawsuit. CEO Brad Garlinghouse. Ripple's legal victory redefines digital assets, setting a precedent in regulatory frameworks for crypto in the US. So we already kind of knew this was going to happen. We kind of knew that once this current administration got in, a lot of these problems and a lot of these cases were going to get dropped. So we just see all these cases starting to be dropped, all these different entities starting to become free of the SEC's grapple effects that it's had over the past few months and over the past few years. And XRP, I think this is finally the one that everybody was waiting on, but we kind of knew this was going to happen, like I said. So XRP, Ripple is not going to be investigated by the SEC anymore. So this was the last thing kind of holding it back. And it really was kind of holding it back because we all knew this was going to come. And XRP right now is sitting at $2.50. So let's go over to the chart and see what I'm looking at for XRP. Right now, XRP, let's go over here. Right now, XRP is sitting at about $2.50. So it is forming some sort of a consolidation pattern. So we had this huge move out of this falling wedge, or this falling pattern, this falling pizza, as Eric Crown likes to call it. And then we had a nice pop. We had a very nice pop. Almost got to our target of about $2.66. So that's what we really want to get to. We want to see something like this consolidation possibly, so we can kind of form this bull flag rather, pop up, regain this this $2.66 high, and then we can aim for our March highs coming in at about $3 to $3.02. So XRP is not looking too bad. You know, if you've been watching the market very intently, you can see, like, even though the market has been going down, XRP has not really been one of those that's really been bleeding. I mean, since the March high, let's do some calculations. Since the March high of about $3, we did go down to the low about 37%, but a lot of these coins this month are down 50, 60, 70, some 80%. So it's held up fairly well in the face of adversity, in the face of all this uncertainty that's going on in the market. So we have to keep our eyes out for XRP. And we talked about this time and time again. We said XRP has stood the test of times, and we think it's going to continue to stand the test of time. So if you want to not be Bitcoin only, I think XRP, like, hate it or love it, I think XRP is another way to diversify a little small amount if you want to not just be Bitcoin only. But I'm gonna make a video about that. You have to know when to be Bitcoin only and when not to be Bitcoin only. But if you're not going to be Bitcoin only at all times, it's only like a handful of coins that you should potentially hold that probably could still go down 70, 80%. But you know they're going to come back. That's the thing. You know they're going to come back. They might not hit their all-time highs, even though I think XRP is going to, hit $5, $6, $7, possibly $10 in the medium to long term. So we know XRP is probably going to stand the test of time. So I think XRP is a good long-term hold. And speaking of Bitcoin, Bitcoin did have a nice little bounce earlier off the back of the FOMC. So Jerome Powell came out and he stated that we will not be cutting interest rates, but they have reduced the amount of quantitative tightening that they will do. So I think they're just going to run off $5 billion off their balance sheet or something like that, as opposed to like $25 billion. So that's why the markets continue to pump. Right now, Bitcoin is sitting at about 86K. We did get up to a high of almost 88, which was our target that we posted over in the Telegram. Make sure you guys go in, subscribe to the Telegram, the Cool Kids Alpha Group. Link will be in the pinned comments. Free Telegram. I give my thoughts, my analysis, my charts, what I'm doing. Just something that the communities can follow along and see what I'm doing. But like I said, right now Bitcoin is sitting at 86K. we want to see this flip. We want to flip this 88K, get back above here, because this is a bearish pattern. Let's actually delete this. This is a bearish pattern still, even though we did have a nice move. So we are forming this rising wedge coming from a downtrend. So this is what? A bear flag. This is a huge bear flag with a measured move or measured price target coming down to our line in the sand, our bull bear line in the sand, coming in around that all-time high, about 69 to 70 to 71K, somewhere in that area. So what we want to do, which will be very, very bullish, is break above here, and that'll be coming in at around 85.5 to 89, 88.5 to 89K. Once we can do that, now we can talk about potentially getting back up to the bottom side of this range that we need to get back above. The range that we were in are basically our bull market range. So let's zoom out, make this a little bit bigger. So our bull market range is basically coming in around, let's actually pull this down a tad bit. Let's do these daily wicks here, that daily wick here. So it's coming in somewhere around 93.5. So we want to get back above that 93.5. And then we have the top side coming in at somewhere around 106. We'll say about 106. So this is the range that we've been in, that we want to start to possibly work our way back up and get back in. If we can flip this, oh yeah, bull market's back on. This is the bull market back on. This is when I'll start to get back heavy into alts. I don't want to see something like this. I don't want to see, we've been creating these lower highs. My chart is getting kind of messy. Let's actually delete some of this. And we've been talking about this. We're going to keep talking about it because this is what has to happen for the market to turn bullish. This is what has to happen in order for us not to really, really start to claim that we are in a bear market. So we had a high, a lower high, another lower high, another lower high. And what we don't want is another lower high here. This would just mean we're just in a downtrend. And then we, possibly start going back down here, breaking that upper sloping trend line. We want to get above this, take out this high, like I said, around 93, 94K. And then that would be also coming in confluence with getting back in our zone, getting back in our range to get back to that top side about 106. So we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves, but that's really what I want to see. And that's what, it's not really too much to talk about right now. We will be posting. I want to start really just trading this in the environment that we're in. This is a trader's environment. This is a trader's market. The uncertainty of where the market is going to go as an investor is still up in the air. But when it comes to trading, I'm seeing setups all day. I've seen so many setups today that I did not take because I was doing something else that I was making money with. So it wasn't like I was missing out on money, but I wasn't fully in tune. So I didn't really want to take some trades, but I seen some massive trades that I should have took, but I just really didn't have time to sit in front of my computer and do it. So tomorrow and Friday, going into the weekend, we will be looking at these trades a lot more, and we will be updating the community, like I said, in the Cool Kids Alpha group, the free Telegram. Make sure you guys go and subscribe in the pinned comments below. So Ethereum is back above 2,000. Sui, Ondo, the ones that I'm always looking at. Toncoin, Near, Dogecoin. A lot of these coins still haven't popped. A lot of these coins still haven't reclaimed some key levels. Not macro key levels, but some short-term key levels that we can get some nice bounces off of. You know me, my basic or my best way to trade is reclaims. I love my reclaims. I claim myself as a reclaim trader. So that's what I'm looking at for some of these altcoins. We did see some of that today, like with Ethereum. Ethereum had a nice ascending triangle move that we were looking at yesterday. Oops, sorry. We were looking at this yesterday, but we didn't take the trade. And I really hate, what am I doing? I really hate that I did not take this trade, but it is what it is. Every day it's a new trade. Every day it's a new time to make some money. So we had this, and this was we bull flagged right under support. That's one of my favorite things to look at. A nice bull flag under support, came down, touched it, touched 3 touches here. And that's usually, how I like to get in my trades, off ascending triangles and then bull flag, pop out right to resistance at about $2,070. So we'll be watching Ethereum as well. Ethereum has been underperforming, but there's always a trade. Like I said, we'll be intently watching these altcoins, seeing what happens. Bitcoin dominance did come down a tad bit. Now it's sitting at 61.55. Nice little B recovery for Bitcoin dominance. So starting to pop back above here, going back up to, these highs at about 62%. So we'll just watch this, watch out how the rest of the week ends, and potentially get into some of these trades, man. We talked about gold. We had an amazing gold trade that I should have just held. I wanted to see a double top here to come back down to get in this trade right here. But I mean, we just continued up. I should have held this trade. I probably would have made over 20,000 just holding this trade, just holding it. I had a great entry on this breakout here, and then it just took off, man. But it is what it is, man. It's only money. We'll continue, or we'll find another setup another time. So this is FD White. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Appreciate everybody who's been watching, who's been tuning in, who's been supporting. Make sure you guys follow me over on X as well at FD White Invest. We're trying to close in on 1K followers over there. We're at 993 followers. I don't know. It just keeps fluctuating between like 970 and 990. So I don't know if the bots are doing something, but we want to get over 1,000 subs or 1,000, what do you call them? Followers over on X very soon. So I appreciate everybody, and I'll talk to you in a minute. Peace.